Hello, everyone. I'm Judge Penny Wolfgang. The holiday shopping season is upon us, but this year will be like no other we have ever experienced. To give us the big picture on everything is the Discount Diva. Samantha Christmann writes one of the most widely read columns in the Buffalo News and buffalonews.com. Samantha joins us through the miracle of Zoom technology to enlighten us for the first of two appearances. Welcome, Samantha. So who gave you the title Discount Diva?
Well, you are going to laugh because it was actually my husband. We were just coming up with names, and he said that almost as a joke because I'm so not a diva. So he thought it was funny, and I put it on the list. And of course, that was the one that my editor chose, and we went with that. So now I'm the diva forever. I'm the Discount Diva for the rest of my life.
Yes, I think so, yes. Now, everyone likes to get good deals, but are we truly a community that values a discount more than any other part of the country?
We really are. It's funny. For years and years, we've been known to have the most coupon clippers, which is why, our sales department had always done so well, at the Buffalo News, the reason we have so many coupons and people buy the paper, when we print our Sunday paper, it says right in the corner how many hundreds of dollars you can save with the coupons that are inside. I think I haven't seen the numbers lately, but we definitely have one of the highest, I think they call it penetration rates for coupons in the whole country. So, and what our company does is whoever doesn't get the paper, shame on you if you don't get the paper, but whoever doesn't get the paper, we also have systems where we also mail coupons and things like that. And people just, if you've been in the line behind somebody, people like to clip their coupons and use them.
I cut, my husband did, I do, everyone I know cuts coupons. So I don't know if it's like just us or I don't know if we're the capital of the world, but I know we all do it. So here we are now in the middle of a pandemic. So how have consumer trends been impacted in Buffalo and across the country due to the pandemic?
Yeah, well, it's pretty clear that so much shopping has shifted online. People were already starting to shop online every year after Black Friday, after that first weekend of holiday shopping, that first big weekend. We always watch for those numbers to see, okay, wow, this year, how much more are people shopping online? But now we already know with the pandemic, with stores being closed, you can't even get inside a store if you need sneakers or a new t-shirt or something. So people had to shop online for so many months. So those numbers climbed like crazy. So we know that online shopping is a very big deal. It will continue to be a very big deal as people are nervous to shop in person, and who knows what will happen as we enter orange zones and red zones and things like that. We're not even sure, but that's definitely a big trend, is that online shopping has really, it's always been a factor, but this year it's a very big deal.
Now, usually at this time of year, we hear about Black Friday specials, which I just learned from John, who knows everything, is a term that came from the fact that some businesses would only turn a profit or go in the black economically on big shopping days like Black Friday. But now businesses are struggling, and is there going to be such a thing as Black Friday? Will this be a make or break time, or will it be different?
Yes, it's probably every year it gets more and more important, but it just shows you that whole idea of Black Friday coming into the black. It shows you how important that holiday shopping season is, and this will be make or break for so many small businesses and big businesses as well. You've got so many big chains that are in bankruptcy, and what they're going to do is they're going to see how they do this holiday season, and they're going to make that decision in January, February, whether they're going to go forward, whether they're going to start closing stores. They're going to take another look at their leases to see how much money they have going out for rents, how much money they have coming in, what they can, what stores aren't making money, what they'll look at zip codes and say, oh, these people shop online in these zip codes, we really don't need a store there, we're paying all this money for rent. And for small retailers, I can't say it enough. It is like, we are going to lose a lot of our, the small businesses that you love. If we're not shopping there, we might as well say goodbye. I mean, it's really it's a very different year. I mean, it's always that way. Small retailers are always on the edge. But this is a very big deal for them this year. And even if we are doing our best to shop there, they're still going to need some help, maybe with stimulus packages or some kind of loans or things like that, because this is a tough year for them.
You know what they've done about Black Friday? They've expanded it to, it seems like they're starting ads for Black Friday a month ago. So I think they've, keeping in mind that there isn't going to be this one day where everyone's going to get online and at 2 in the morning and, try to get the deals. So what they're doing, I think I've seen anyway, is trying to drag it out or expand it to Black Friday, Black Monday, Black Tuesday, but you know what I mean, that kind of thing, which I don't blame them.
Yeah, it's almost like it was Black Friday, then it became Black Friday weekend, and now it's just the whole season. It's Black Friday season, and especially this year, they need you to start shopping right away. And it's funny because they started earlier than ever, but consumers ourselves, we beat them this year because we were all home. We were already shopping before they even started announcing deals. So we were waiting for them this year just to show us what they had. It's funny.
You know what I read also? People started shopping earlier this year than ever, not waiting for Black Friday deals because they were home and they had a lot of time, on their hands and started thinking about it earlier. So that may help too. I mean, business-wise. Yeah.
For sure. And people, and these stores know too, they can't hold on to their best deals for later because there might not be a later, their store might not be open or people might have already spent their holiday budget. So they know they have to get those good deals out there and not wait to the last minute like they've done in the past. So they know they've got to offer something good now and get it out there and get those sales in.
Now, something bad is that we see major retailers like Lord & Taylor's and others deciding that 2020 was it and closing. And I just named Lord & Taylor's because it's here, it's local, and also it was my destination twice a week probably. And whenever I had time on my hands, I think I'll go to Lord & Taylor's. And now it's not there. And it seems like COVID killed off, as I said, many other businesses. But really, was traditional retail on the decline before the pandemic in any case?
Yes, for sure. I mean, we talked about online shopping. It's not that we're not going to ever have retail. People are always going to buy and sell things. But the idea of going to the mall, having a mall, going to the even a strip mall or going to the boutiques and the shops. I mean, it's been declining for so long. I mean, if you look at how quickly malls have declined, I mean, we were writing about shopping malls, could they, before this happened, it's like, how much lower can we go with shopping malls? Is there even room left for them to do any worse? I know that's terrible to say, but they've been declining for so long. And it's like, at this point, you just kind of watch and see, okay, what's going to happen next? How is this going to change? People will still have to buy and sell things, but it's just not going to look the same.
We're talking about shopping online. We've mentioned it a few times already, but I wonder if it really is more affordable. Do you get better prices? And we know it's easier, but on the other hand, isn't there something to be able to try, like clothes, for example, to actually see them and feel them and try them on? I can't think of other, besides clothes, which, I'm an addict, but there's other things I think that would matter if you see them in real life as opposed to buying them online, and also having to return them if they're, if they don't fit or if they're not what you ordered. So is it really a better deal? Is it really the best way to go?
Right. I mean, that's these websites, especially Amazon, which is always leading all of these initiatives. They're always the smartest. They figure everything out first. That's why they spend so much time on trying to make returns easy, because they know that's their major sticking point. Nobody wants to, people want to see clothes in person. And if they can't, they want to at least be able to send them back very easily, So that's another reason they spend a lot of time on that. And, when people say you can always get a better price online, that's not always true. And in fact, websites, especially Amazon, they expect that you're just going to, especially if you're a Prime member, Amazon just knows that you're going to expect that you're going to get the best price with them. So they might have a TV at a great price or something, or say they have their big Black Friday sale on the TV, which is, not a name brand, and it's maybe you can't compare the specs against another one. It's maybe not the best TV in the world to begin with. But anyways, okay, so you're buying a TV on Amazon, and then you need the HDMI cable to go with it. So you don't check that the HDMI cable is actually twice as much as you'd be paying if you've got it down at the store down the street, or if you got it on another website. So you definitely have to do your homework, which unfortunately it's easier to do your homework now with the internet.
I know, but I really like to shop in person, but I guess that's not relevant. I'm not supposed to tell everybody like my whole life story, but
No.
I really like shopping in person.
Me too. And when you think of Christmas time and shopping, especially at Christmas time, you want to be
yeah,
out,
all the fun.
Main Street. You want to have your cup of hot cocoa and your little warm hat and your mittens and whoever you're with, and it's just, you can't beat that. And I think about, you love Lord and Taylor. I love to go to Home Goods and just look around. It's one thing to know I'm out of soap for the kids. My kids need their shampoo or whatever, and just go on Amazon or something, which I've tried to get away from that now. I've very much weaned myself off of Amazon. So it's one thing to do something out of convenience. It's another thing to just be able to go and shop and look and say, oh, I never thought of this, but wow, look at this thing I've never seen before, and touch things and be there.
I did have a sign on my desk for a while that actually my dear husband gave me. It said, I work to support my shopping habit. So there you go. Now, what are people buying? What are you finding when you connect with your readers and businesses about what they're looking to buy this season?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's funny. You're going to laugh. Do you want to know what one of the number one toys is this year for kids that's in demand? You can't buy it anywhere. It's the Baby Shark vacuum. Did you hear about this?
No, but they showed me that video that they were watching, the Baby Shark, and the song.
Yeah, that you can't get out of your head.
But I didn't know there was a vacuum.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the song, because they got that song in our heads, right? So I think they owed us a favor. So they made this vacuum for kids that actually works. So the kids can actually vacuum. So now at least we have our kids helping us around the house.
Useful,
as
right.
Having to deal with that song, right? So and there's something else, which I wasn't aware of this, but there's something called Coco Melon, which is, my kids are too old for this now, but it's a YouTube channel, and it's this little family, and there's this little adorable little baby. It's like a 3D cartoon, and they sing nursery rhymes and things like that. And there's a little Coco Melon baby doll that they're selling it's like the Tickle Me Elmo. They're selling this on eBay for hundreds of dollars. You can't find it in stores anywhere. I know.
Well, we're gonna get to talk to you again, and we'll ask you like what adults are buying and so forth and so on. But we ran out of time right now, so thank you, Samantha Christmann, the Discount Diva, and you can read her column in the Buffalo News and BuffaloNews.com. And we're going to have to take a break right now, but you will be back. She will be back for another edition of The Big Picture to give us some more good advice. So stay tuned.